Hello and welcome to Flagstaff TV. Today we are joined by Colin Harrington, who is the CEO of Zephyr Energy. Colin, thank you very much for joining us today.
Nice to see you, Catherine. Thanks for having me on again.
Thank you. Colin, can you start by telling us a bit more about your recent acquisitions?
Yeah, happy to. We announced a new deal last week. In general, the environment is still really strong for acquisitions at this point. For companies in our space that have capital, the deals we can do are highly accretive. The one we announced this week is it's small but very strong. Lets us do exactly what we like to do here, which is find opportunities, high margins, high IRRs that let us cycle cash relatively quickly. So as I said, it's a small one, but we acquired acreage that has 2 wells currently being drilled and another 22 wells that can be drilled over the next year or two. So we love this type of deal. It's optionality. It lets us set into an immediate drilling program and do so from our own resources. But it also allows us the optionality to participate in more drilling should our resources and the environment be as strong as it is right now. So I think you'll see us do more of these tuck-in acquisitions if the economics are right and if we can find the right operators. In this case, we'll be underneath an operator called Continental, which is the biggest operator in the Basin and in the Williston overall. And we're excited to be able to join in, and it fits really nicely with the rest of our strategy on the non-op side, which is cycling cash relatively quickly at great economics so that we can have more resources to develop our Paradox project, which, as you know, is our flagship project and the one we're really excited about.
That's great news, Colin. Thank you very much for sharing the update with us. And talking of the Paradox Basin project, can you give us a bit more information on how things are going there?
Yep, and as you know, as we've talked before, it's a really busy time for us there. There's a lot happening and a lot of milestones that will be coming along that we think will set us up really nicely for the second half of this year. So right now, 2 major things. One is a comprehensive resource analysis where we're studying both our core Cane Creek, but also the overlying reservoirs. And we're looking at them both from a natural fracture standpoint and also potentially with their ability to be artificially stimulated as time goes on. So that work is ongoing, as well as significant planning for our drilling, which we expect to do in July of this year. That will be the first real test of this part of the Paradox Basin. And there's a lot to do, as you can imagine, of getting ready to, between lining up our vendors and our contracts, as well as the detailed drilling planning. All of that is underway. This is our operated project, so as you can imagine, it's taking a lot of our time, but we really have the right people and the right team in place to undertake it in a careful but expeditious manner. And we look forward to a lot more news flow on that front coming up.
Thank you, Colin. And what does all this mean for Zephyr Energy going forwards?
Well, it means it's going to be a busy 2 months to get all of these things prepared, but it's really setting us up nicely for the second half of the year because we'll have test results from our Paradox project. We'll have a comprehensive resource overview done there. We have these 4 duck wells that you remember in the Basin and in the Three Forks, which are being completed as we speak, and they'll be placed online later this summer. So that'll be a significant amount of cash flow and production that accrues to our interest in those wells. And plus the one well, the producing well that we acquired called Iverson, has been flowing above expectations so far. And we received about 110 barrels a day from there in February. So $140,000 of cash net to the company. It was great to see really nice, solid production from that. And we're looking forward to joining with the operator and getting these other wells online soon. So second half of the year will be a combination of great cash flows as well as some real milestones in the Paradox. And we are just, again, trying to prepare as carefully as we can to hit our targets, hit our dates and our milestones, and be off to the races in the second half of this year.
Lots of great news there for Zephyr Energy, Colin. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks, Catherine. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. And thank you for watching Flagstaff TV.